Out here, and I'm looking forward this year to having an impact. And this year, I think it's a little different because we're fighting for something. In the end, well, I mean, we're always fighting against this team, but we really need not only this game because it's a big game, but because we need it for the rest of our season.
You've mentioned that impact thing and how that makes that NC State win you said felt a little bit better because of that impact. How excited are you to have that chance to do just that against a team like this at home?
I'm super excited. I can't wait. It's a day you mark on your calendar from the beginning of the year, and I just can't wait to get out there with my teammates and give the people a good show. So we're ready.
Most of the guys in your uniform haven't played in this game before because B-Rob is out, Sterling's out, and Leakey didn't play in the 2 regular season games last year.
Yeah.
Do you take any time to kind of impart on these guys how the energy level is different, how the atmosphere is different, or they just kind of have to go out there and figure it out themselves?
It's nothing you can really say that will put this into words or let you experience it. But I usually just tell them to just embrace the moment and like as it comes to you, because there's really nothing you can say about this. It's unlike anything you can ever describe. But I do want them to embrace it for a little bit and then focus on the game because we're out here to win. I mean, it's a great atmosphere, really cool environment, but we're gonna play to win the game. So that's the most important part. So I guess embrace it, but focus on what we got to do.
This game usually it's like a separate season unto itself. It's sort of detached from the other games, but with the way things are going with you guys, you kind of need this game to begin a new process to close the season out.
Yep.
So in your mind, do you approach it a little bit differently, or is it just a matter of taking every day one day at a time?
Not really. It's more of a daily process. We kind of got on a roll there with Miami and State, and then we kind of faltered a little bit the past couple games. So we're approaching this like any other game. Obviously, it's not because it is what the game is. Everyone knows what it is. I don't need to explain that to you, but we need this game, for sure. This is probably one of the most important games on our schedule, not because it's just because of where we are in the standings and what we need to accomplish the rest of the year.
What do you guys need to do as a team for it not to just be 4 guys standing around watching Cole dribble, whether it be movement off the ball, Cole moving more with the ball? What do you guys need to do to kind of fix that?
Definitely just keep it moving. Don't let it stick with any of our guards, with us, with me, with the bigs. Our bigs need to get better position. Perimeter guys need to look down in the paint more, be more aggressive attacking, and shoot the ball when you have an opportunity. Because we've been, I think, not hesitant, but maybe passing up a couple shots on the outside when we have good position for rebounds, for offensive boards, and we kind of surprise our teammates with the shots we're shooting sometimes. And then that's why I think we kind of default back to Cole at the end of shot clocks sometimes. But as long as we can keep the ball moving, I think we're a really dangerous team. But as soon as it starts sticking, that's when things kind of go south. But you could see in the first half against Florida State when we got out and ran and we moved the ball really well, we were up on one of the best teams in the country, and we definitely did have a shot to win that game. But we need to keep doing that the entire game.
How are you guys able to run and kind of get those fast break layups?
Just playing how we know how to play. I mean, we just kind of got loose within the game, and they were pressing, but we kind of took their pressure and put it back on them, and that's how we were able to get easy shots and layups down the court. It's just the little things that coaches always told us to do and how we're supposed to play. It works. We just have to do it the whole entire game.
You were sitting next to Cole in the locker room tonight when we were talking to him, and then a couple of us talked to you. Did you see how he was very disappointed? It's kind of hard on himself. When you see a young guy kind of go through what he was going through, especially with so much on his shoulders coming back for 2 games, is there something that you could say to him to kind of help him through that? Or at the same time, is it also kind of a positive in the sense that he took it so personally that you see how much it actually means to him, and you think that perhaps the growth might be quicker as a result?
Yeah, well, we know it means a lot to him because he's just that kind of kid, and he's a great basketball player, but a really good teammate and a really good young man. It's been a lot of fun watching him play, but you don't want to take things too personally. Obviously, there's a lot of things we could have done to help us as a team win that game, and it's not on any one person. I mean, he didn't have the best game, obviously, and he knew he didn't have the best game, but so did we. We all didn't have the best game, so it's not on just one person or our best player or whatever. I just know he'll put in the work afterwards, and I know he takes things very personally, and he's going to come out and with all of us as we are going to Saturday, and he's going to play really hard and try and correct the mistakes he made against Florida State, like we all are.
Well, again,